Welcome to the Nerd Room with J&J. My name is James Charmack. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends 2020 Spider-Man Retro Wave Electro figure. That's right, this cat is from way back, or at least this suit design is. So we're going to take a look at the suit, take a look at the accessories, check articulation, see how he looks, and do some comparisons with like figures we've already done. So let's see where we go with it, right? So we're going way back with this suit. Obviously, it's from the original Stan Lee House of Ideas from back in the 60s. Just, let's have a guy with electric powers, but, really go out with the suit, which is pretty cool, I mean, that mask is always, funky, right? Just electricity coming out from all places on the mask. He has the electric bolts coming out of the cloth gauntlets. He has obviously the detail all around with like electricity and whatnot, making him look like he could shock you, which is pretty cool. I like that look on his face where it's like, you can see like the grin on his face. Can't really tell with eyebrows, but he has a little bit of the detail that has like a devilish grin with the eyebrows coming through the mask, which is pretty cool. He comes with two pairs of hands of fists he already has on, and a pair of electricity, hands with electricity coming out. If I could say that word, that'd be awesome. So yeah, pretty cool looking figure. It takes me back to, when I was first reading Spider-Man in the 80s. Obviously they've changed the design since then, but it is what it is. Let's talk articulation next. So Electro pretty much has a standard body, but we'll take a look at it regardless for articulation. Doesn't really have a butterfly hinge, little slight one, but not too much. His head goes back super far, that's pretty cool. Goes forward that far. I mean, it just looks like the mask was just glued onto a standard face, but it's okay, pretty cool. Goes all the way around. No real tilt there. Arm goes up that far. Goes all the way around. Bicep rotation, of course. Double joint at the elbow. He's got the diaphragm bend, go forward, back that far. Waist rotation. Legs only go apart so far. Go forward and back for a split. That's pretty cool. Bicep rotation. Double joint at the knee. Calf rotation. And forward and back and ankle pivoting. So let's talk more about the figure. Put him through some poses, but we'll take a look at the box first and see what the packaging looks like. Alright, so let's take a look at the package itself. So this is like we've done with the Daredevil one. This is the retro wave, taking inspiration from the Spider-Man cartoon figure wave. Retro Electro right there. Retro Electro, it rhymes. Just a card back one, window display, window bubble. And with they would have the action features right there. If this was the old, they'd probably have some kind of switch to make him spark or something. So all it is just saying, switch out his hands, and you can make him, fry people. And the text for him says, as a villain Electro, Max Dillon wields full control over electricity in his never-ending quest to defeat Spider-Man. Lordy. And here are the other figures we've seen or are in a wave. Haven't seen them, but I've seen a few of them in the store. I'm just not getting a whole wave. Back to the front. So let's get on to the review. Electro's all about power, not just electricity, but self-worth. Obviously, this one and more. Shooting electricity. Doesn't have too many accessories, but I try to do what I can with some of the Thor Ragnarok, electricity effects I have and whatever. And obviously, you have to have Spider-Man in the poses to make him go against his foe. Okay, so far this is my classic collection of the Rogues Gallery from not from the 80s, maybe from the 70s, but this is more from the 60s, I guess. And looking pretty good. It's building. I got some more figures. I've got to review and put them in the collection, but looks pretty damn fine to me. I mean, you could do a Sinister Six right off the bat with this, but the fun thing about a Sinister Six is the numbers change every time, so. This could be one iteration. We'll do another one, and then a couple more reviews. So let's see how it goes. But Electro looks pretty cool in it, right? If we're talking aesthetic, it's a very cool looking figure. Just I dig looking at him. Obviously the green and the yellow, contrast with each other. Not to mention that crazy mask he wears all the time. Just makes him look that much more of a figure that'll stand out in your collection. Through the posing, I try to get him some extreme poses. Didn't really take so much, but still. That being said, it's a figure that you have to have in your Spider-Man collection. You don't have to put him in the extreme poses. You're gonna put him in some poses I've already shown you. Those look pretty cool, and yeah, this is a must-have for your Spider-Man collection, your retro collection, whatever. Your Rogues collection. He's a damn better figure than the Jamie Foxx Electro movie figure, but that's my opinion. Still, is it a top 10? It could be. Could be at the end of the year. We'll see how it goes. But I like looking at the figure. I do wish he came with some more electricity accessories, like like the ones I've used in the pose earlier on. Just like some more yellow electricity effects. That would be pretty cool. But it is what it is. Take it what you want. Take it as it is. So, yeah, I'll give the figure an 8 out of 10. Very cool. A couple of things that I wish, they could have had in, but it is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did like this video, I'd dig it if you give me a like on it. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. It'd be pretty cool. I'm up to 251 now. I'm really happy. We've, grown a bit in the last month. Last time I've done a figure review, so I'm happy about that. We got some more Spider-Man retro figures to do. I really need to get that Demogoblin, started. I have to, do some figures from the Abomination Wave. I have a few standalone figures I gotta do, so I'm trying to catch up. Obviously I had to, take time off, but I'd like to start getting back in and seeing what I can do, seeing where we can get to, etc., etc. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. Let me know if you do. My name is James Sharmack. This has been a Nerd Room with J&J. So until the next time, as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.